Welcome, all you +2 comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to Blueprints. TV's Noah here, water in hand. And we're about to jump more into some Blueprints. Very successful day last time we were playing. I learned of the castle puzzle, and I have a new theory on that. So, after I was done playing, I was going through my phone, just looking at pictures. Not even for blueprint reasons, just looking through it. But on occasion, I take pictures while I'm playing Blueprints. And I took a picture of a piece of paper that I found in the locker room. And it says, I'll try to put it on screen for the YouTube audience. It says 6 blank or blank O. Now, what's interesting is that the blanks are right by equations, and the answers to the equations are 7, which kind of looks like a T, and 13, which kind of looks like LE. So I have, if I take them as words, it's 6 Tor Leo. Doesn't seem to mean anything. However, if you take the first letters of all those words, S, T, L, it could be something that fits into the castle acrostic. I looked into the word Tor. Tor can mean mountain, so it could mean 6 mountain lions. That's as far as I have right now. My plan for today, I super need to access the tomb or the trading post while I have a burning lamp. Since those are both outdoor rooms, I'm actually not going to draft the outdoor rooms until I have reroll die. The other thing that I need is the shrine. I haven't been to the shrine in so long. I haven't had a blessing in so long. It's ridiculous. So this, I think, is an easy den choice. I don't know why the den would face that way, but I think this is an easy den decision right here. Yeah, that's going to get me a gem. That's going to be great. Okay. I'm more okay with this being a dead end now. Give me that coat closet. I'll take the utility box. I'll take the utility box early. Yeah, that's the best play. I mean, hallway will get me a little bit further, but it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and take the utility closet. And let's do this thing now. Let's go in, turn this off, turn off the gymnasium, turn on the garage. Let's get that done. Great. All right. Looking around. Paint. A new thing that I'm also doing is trying to, take a moment to, really think about stuff. It's tough with this game because I've, run through so many things that I'll forget, what I've already accomplished and what's already in these rooms, so. Wine cellar early is very interesting. It's going to create a very interesting room, but I really like the idea of the wine cellar early. But this is so much better. I really want to get up to 50 stars. I really want to know what happens when I get the new constellation. Sometimes there's stuff in this room. Today is not one of those times. But I'm about to get a whole bunch of goodies, so let's get the goodies. Okay, so we got a sale going on. That's wonderful. We're going to make the apples more tasty. We're going to get ourselves, what is that? Ooh, okay, good. Good. It's a key. This is not the scary one. What is this? That's plus 5 diamonds. That's great. That's great right now. Very happy with this. Okay. So ideally what I'd like now, I'd like a nice tea room. Maybe even it would be great right now, actually, the dark room. Rompus. That's a tempting one. I think like you draft the Great Hallway when you can. Rompus Room, like I'm not going to get another story. I've gotten all the story bits, unless that happened in a day that I forgot, but like that it didn't save. But I think I have to draft a Great Hallway when it pops up. And then I think I'm going to go the other way to not burn a key immediately. That seems smart to me. We'll be back. All right, so we got sales. All right, so let's get this gem. We didn't get a chest today. That's okay. That's okay. We're not upset. We are not upset. We get what we get when we don't get upset. All right, I'd really like something. Ooh, archives is interesting. But I'd rather have the corridor. I'd rather have just a straight shot and not ruin my day with the archives. Yeah, let's do the corridor. Oh man, it really wants to give me red rooms today, surprisingly. I think I take the chapel because I haven't gotten any parlor rooms yet. I'm going to be losing some money, but that's quite okay. Let's take the chapel and we'll head out of here. I don't want to lose half my steps right now. And you know, sometimes the chapel giveth. Today is not one of those days. I am haunted by breaking that piggy bank, just so you guys know. Haunted by it. See, I'm thinking vestibule just because it's a new room. It's a new room that I've never been in. My understanding is whenever you enter the vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room will unlock and the 4th becomes locked. I assume that means the door behind me locks. So there's no just coming back in. But it could just be at random. You know, who knows? But yeah, let's go with the vestibule because I have never drafted it. I'm also starting to wonder. I'm not going to walk in there yet. I'm also starting to wonder if I need to go back and re-dig up Lost and Found, because Lost and Found has never come up. So I'm worried it like didn't save that day that I dug that up. Ooh. God, it's really pushing me. I'm gonna do the passageway. Because I don't want to do the archives things right now. I mean, I'm tempted to do it just because like I could do the experiment thing, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'll go this way. All right. I'm going to take the vestibule route because I've never done it before. So I don't know why I chose the chapel route versus the... Oh, okay. So it just kind of closes me in. Okay. Oh, ooh, dude, I spun around. Okay. I was like, all right, make sure I go the right way. So yeah, don't worry about that door. Wow, there's nothing remarkable about this room. Okay. So we're gonna go this way. Okay, cool. Conference room's an easy choice. Conference room. Oh no! Courtyard. We go with the courtyard. Yeah, we go with the courtyard. Courtyard. I was going to say conference room's an easy choice, but courtyard, it'll cost me a gem and then I'll gain a gem. Like that's a net positive. So I'm going to try to go this way, but if it tells me that it's locked, I'm not going to use a key. Okay. I think this is where we use the cloister. How many gems do I have? I'm gonna lose a lot of gems. I'm not gonna go this way though. I'm gonna go the other way and hit the courtyard first. Yet to find any damn reroll dice though, or any of the parts I need for a damn burning lamp. But yeah, I think having a 4-way right there is a good. Yeah, because I'd like to be able to go straight. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the cloister. I'm gonna use a bunch of gems to have the cloister. Okay, vestibule. You're kind of a shitty room. So, I'm just out of curiosity. I'm going to try opening this. Okay, just wanted to just see if there's like maybe something going on in these like tiny hallways, but doesn't appear to be. Okay, we're going this way. All right, metal detector. I believe that is one half of the burning lamp. I think I just need the magnifying glass. So I can find the magnifying glass in a lot of rooms. You know, perhaps I will hit it if I go to the parlor. All right, let's do it. Let's go this way. So we get like all security be perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna take security. I know I love workshop, and I'm gonna need workshop to get the burning glass, but instead I'm going to go with security, just for the extra pathway and for the bonuses that come with getting security. Because I'd love to start an experiment, like all that good stuff. No key cards. Okay, cool. What's going on? There's a gem somewhere and 8 coins somewhere. Where would I have left $8? Oh, they're in the cloister. I assume. I assume that's in the cloister. All right. Key card system. We got to do all this. Security system. Let's put this to high. Confirm that setting. Change the off alarm mode to unlocked. That's beautiful. That's a great situation we're in right now. And let's go ahead and return to this. Let's log into the network. Let's get this experiment going, baby. Use active terminals. We're going to the lab. Yes, I'd like to run an experiment. I need something that either gets me reroll die or ups my allowance, of course, or some damn letters. Immediately set your steps to 40. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house, or add 3 aquariums to your draft pool. That's always a fun one. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Ooh, that's probably the thing to do. Yeah. We'll do this. Should I do this? $40's like enough to get anywhere, basically. But like, let's get the money. There's still stuff I need to like attempt to buy in the showroom. All right. And we're done. All right. So that's going to lead me down the corridor. Waste of a corridor, really. What do we have this way? I could do the furnace, because I don't need the lab. I don't need the kitchen. I think I do the furnace for the experiment, right? And now, I'm not going to even walk in, because I don't have a shovel. And I have nothing I need to do in here. I don't have a way to get energy here, do I? These are not energy rooms. All right, interesting. I would like to head to the cloister to draft that way. Right? That is a better thing to do than drafting out of the passageway. I think. No, I think I draft out of the passageway because I want to be closer to stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 1, 2. Yeah, I'll lose the $1 and just take the shorter route. I also am curious what the vestibule will do. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so let's start by drafting this way. We'll probably get a nice Westing Hall. Hey, there's the damn lost and found we've been talking about. But let's do the aquarium instead. Yeah, let's do the aquarium because I want to be able to go in multiple directions. No, I don't. I want the damn lost and found. There's one item randomly from it, but there'll be 2 rare items in there. See, the problem is, I've never been in there, and that's what I should really care about. And then I can avoid this room by going through the Great Hall. Damn it all. I need to know what's going on with the lost and found. The problem is I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to lose my damn metal detector because it's the only thing I have. Gymnasium's off, so let's go ahead and do the gymnasium for... do I need to? Yeah, let's do the gymnasium because I'd like to be able to go north. I'm currently going to ignore the lost and found until I have another item or so. Because I can get the sneakers in here. Alright, no, not today. Alright. Alright, this is the way that matters. I'd like to have a way to get my steps back before I do the weight room. So I'd like to have a kitchen or a dining room, or maybe there'll be bananas at the store. So I think I'm going to do this. Furnace is crushing me right now. Let's go this way. Dark room, right? If that matches, that doesn't go the way it should. Let's go ahead and do the funeral parlor. Funeral parlor is going to be huge if I can nail it because of all these red rooms, though. They all go the same way. Yeah, this could be a dead end. I don't want this. Even though the metal detector's done jack for me all day. There we go. All right. This has been a... I thought I heard the metal. Thought I heard the metal detector for a second. All right. Do you have snacks? Or a magnifying glass? You do have a magnifying glass. That's the thing I need. Yeah, I'll take that. And I'll take the shovel. Thank you. So now we need... Oh, there's so many things we need. All right, cool. We're about to get more money, which is awesome. let's see what happens here with this funeral parlor situation. We're gonna go this way. I freaking hate the rotunda. I can't even do it. Yeah, let's do the aquarium. It'll probably have a dig spot in it. Yeah, look at all the money I just made. Ah, man, it couldn't have been letters or... allowance. All right, we have to go through that and do that thing. We'll draft out of here first, just in case I get, like, I don't have a lot of keys. I'm actually going to back off, and we're going to try going another way. Well, yeah, we'll swing around and go through the cloister. I never drafted out of the courtyard the other way, which is dumb. I got so excited about this the damn security room. All right. Oh, yeah, I already have the thing I'm looking for. I already have the magnifying glass. Okay. Can't mess this up. Okay, and again, one box has to have only true statements. One box has to have only false statements. Only one of the statements on this box is false. The gems are in the white box. Okay, so they can't both be true. That's impossible. So if only one of the statements is false, the gems cannot be in the white box. The top kind of needs to be true to make this make any sense, because they can't both be false. No, I guess they could both be false. The top, no, yeah, they could both be false. They could both be false. The top one could be true, and the false statement is there in the white box. Or the top statement is false. Only one of the statements on this box is false. If the statement they are in the white box is true, that creates a paradox. So I'm pretty sure this is basically saying it's not in the white box. Okay. But this is like a weird paradox, so I think one of the other boxes has to be the true box, and one of the other boxes has to be the false box. Only one of the statements on this box are true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. There are 3 false statements on the boxes in this room. Okay. So, only one of the statements on this box is true. If that is true, this cannot be the true box, right? Only one of the statements on this box are false, which means one of them is false, which means this cannot be the true box, which means this is the true box. The true box is there are 3 false statements in this room. Okay? And it's not this statement. So there has to be 3 false statements, which means out of all of these, only one of the statements is true. We have that now. Only one of the statements on this box are true. If that is the true statement, we know that the gems are in a box with a false statement. We also know that both of these are false. So we know it's not in the white box. So they're in the blue box. I am confident enough to open this box. Terrified. Ah. Groovy. All right. Let's get to the damn cloister. All right, we're going to lose another $1. That's fine. Let's go through the vestibule. Now, if this is locked this way, I'd be freaking pissed. Wait. It makes sense to go both ways because that's going to have dig. They're both going to have dig spots. Still don't know where the $8 is. I don't know if I've ever looked at this with the mana. Let's just take a quick. There's part of me that wants to go to the inventory just to find out what's in the Lost and Found right now. Oh, they're all in the Great Hall. That's where all the stuff is. Okay, I feel a little bit better now. I can use the metal detector to also figure out what doors to open in the Great Hall, which is nice. Okay. We continue onward. I have 6 gems. See, I'm actually going to go with a mailroom. I'm going to go with a mailroom, set up tomorrow a little bit. I don't need gems right now. The funeral parlor will spin back around. It's basically a dead end anyway, so. Order has been placed. Let's pop in here now. Yeah. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Please return all correspondence and patches addressed to Denny Ravine to sender, as he's no longer employed with our staff. Who is Denny? Metal detector still going off. Why? Oh, there's a key. Ooh, that's needed that. That really blended in with the floor. Okay, no other items in here, but I'll get the package tomorrow, which is very exciting. It's just still doing enough experiments to get letters. I want letters so bad. All right, we're going this way. So that saved a key. I knew, man, freaking knew this was coming. I think we go with the dark room, and then we make our way back. Actually, we go with the dark room because it will have no effect because I'm not drafting out of that room. It's just going to the foundation. So that's great. Awesome. This is good. This is really good. Okay, so yeah, dark room, please.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Blueprints. Will I find my way to room 46? Well, the best way to find out is to subscribe right here to +2 Comedy Gaming so you'll get a notification next time I dive deep into the mansion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Boop!